Hello everybody, happy Sunday. So I thought I would come to you and just share a recipe. So I'm cooking in the kitchen and I'm just waiting my 20 minutes for my oven to preheat. I'm making my version of a light Primavera pasta. I've got some thin spaghetti. I sauteed up some onion, 2 mini sweet peppers, a little crown of broccoli, about a half cup of vanilla onion that I had left over. And I added to my vegetables about 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And I had I had 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter and 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil to do my vegetables with. Added my flour, cooked that down really good, seasoned it with crushed hot pepper flakes, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of nutmeg and paprika, added I have my regular chicken broth that I always make. I don't know how much this, I think that this one was defrost, they defrost, I keep them in the freezer, so it was probably about almost 2 cups of chicken broth. And I took a ladle, which is almost a cup, a large ladle, of reserved pasta water from my thin spaghetti. And so it's just a splash of half and half, almost 2 cups of homemade chicken broth with my vegetables. And then I had left over a little bit of cheese, like some Colby Jack and some cheddar. So I only used 1/4 of cheese in the sauce, and I just a splash of half and half chicken broth, and that's it. And then I put I did put the nutmeg in it, and I added a little oregano. So it really came out really, really beautiful. And I buttered my casserole dish, and some of this is going to go in here. And then I took my Panko breadcrumbs, and I melted down a tablespoon of butter and a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil with a little pepper and salt. And that's going to go over the top of it and bake at 375 for about a half an hour. And then I'll just go in and grate some cheese over it. So that's my light pasta Primavera macaroni and cheese. It's such a lighter version. I mean, the cheese sauce is really light. So I'm going to use my spaghetti claw and get it all in there. And I'll post a picture of it later. So that's just my Sunday light eating version of macaroni and cheese. Or pasta Primavera without any Parmesan cheese, right? Not bad. I calculated the whole thing. I have 3 servings of pasta in there. That's 300 calories. A splash of the half and half, I added 100 calories for that. 120 for my extra virgin olive oil, and 120 for my tablespoon of butter, and 120 for that. For the whole thing, it's around 700 calories. Not bad. If I had used canned anything, it would have been a lot of fat and a lot of sodium. I don't mind the fat, and I don't mind the calories because I need them. I'm actually eating less calories than I need to burn. But salt will put weight on me really quick. So I'm always looking for low salt recipes. So I just used a little bit of cheese. And I'm just going to use a hand grater. I'm not even going to use my box cutter. I don't even know where it is. Here it is. I love these things. I use these to zest with everything. They're just, you can get them at the dollar store. They're the home style brand, home something brand. Dollar Tree. $1. That's all. And I just hand grate a little bit of cheese over the top of it. So I'll show you a picture when it's done. And I hope everybody's having a beautiful Sunday. Take care. Bye.